You are recognized for 5 minutes.
Good afternoon, Chair Norton and members of the subcommittee. Thank you for the invitation to speak to you today. My name is April Rye, and I am the National President and CEO of the Conference of Minority Transportation Officials, also known as COMTO. COMTO was established in 1971. We just marked our 50-year anniversary of our founding last year and reaffirmed our mission to ensure opportunities and maximum participation in the transportation industry for minorities, veterans, persons with disabilities, and certified minority, women, and disadvantaged business enterprises. We have 35 chapters across North America, 34 in the US, and 1 representing Toronto and the surrounding region. Our 3,000 members include individual transportation professionals, transportation agencies, private sector companies, and educational institutions, including historically Black colleges and universities. This translates into tens of thousands of COMTO constituents. We serve as the voice for equity in transportation, providing support to transportation agencies in achieving their ED&I goals, supporting the leadership development of transportation professionals through leadership training, and also very relevant to today's topic, COMTO provides scholarship and paid internship opportunities across the nation to attract the next generation of transportation professionals and leadership to this great industry. 2 key initiatives that COMTO has to support the strengthening of a transportation workforce pipeline include our city internship program. Through this program, paid internship opportunities are provided to minority students around the country, connecting them to real-world professional and practical experience in the transportation industry. We're currently working to secure funding to expand this program to focus on recruiting for apprenticeship programs and skilled labor jobs in transportation. In addition, we have a national scholarship program. We annually award multiple academic scholarships to minority graduate and undergraduate students from across the country. Coupled with the efforts of our 35 chapters, millions of dollars have been awarded to deserving students pursuing careers in STEM and transportation professions. At COMTO, we believe the leadership of a massive industry like transportation, who has the responsibility of being the great connector, should reflect the complex mosaic of those they serve. To that end, we must be intentional about attracting professionals from diverse backgrounds to this industry. In a recent visit to Morgan State University, one of 2 HBCU-led universities in the U.S. Department of Transportation's University Transportation Centers, Secretary Buttigieg made a comment that I truly agree with. He said, as a country, we cannot afford to leave any talent on the table. We have to ensure that transportation is an engine of equity. To that end, COMTO supports and recommends expansion of local and communities of need hiring preferences that strengthen our communities by helping to create good local jobs, increasing opportunities and greater equity for people of color, women, veterans, and others facing barriers to employment. We also recommend public and private partnerships that focus on workforce development programs and attracting youth to the transportation industry with paid internships and apprenticeship opportunities. As Chair Norton stated, the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law will generate historic investments into construction and maintenance of U.S. roads, bridges, waterways, airports, etc. But without enough workers, efforts to strengthen roads and public transportation will be set back, and service delivery to communities will be delayed, which we all know will disproportionately impact communities of color. We believe jobs is the operative word in IIJA. Both Congress and the administration will have to be innovative and take aggressive action in the coming months to support programs and initiatives around workforce development, recruitment, and training. We are hopeful that this will include programs for emerging transportation professionals, STEM construction curricula, especially in trade high schools, vocational schools, and HBCUs. These programs will include the opportunity, hopefully, for public and private partnerships to advance overall goals and outreach. Research has shown the many benefits of a diverse and inclusive workforce, including innovation, new perspectives, higher profits, and ironically, the domino effect of increased abilities to recruiting a diverse talent pool. I want to conclude by offering the Conference of Minority Transportation Officials as a resource to this subcommittee and its members as you move forward to consider legislative activity to address the needs of the workforce of the future. Thank you again for the opportunity.
Thank you very much, Ms. Rye. I recognize Chair DeFazio for his 5 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Chair.